Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Naomi, if you didn't know already. I recently went to Japan, which is where half of my family is from, and I was there for about 2 weeks. I wasn't able to make the trek to as many stores as I wanted to just because of the reasons for being there this time were different than usual. It wasn't for pleasure, I guess you could say, but here in this video I wanted to at least try and share not just my favorites, but just some new snacks that I found along the way. Here we go. So my first is this. This is a very popular snack called Koala Machi, Koala's March, and this one is a special edition. It says that it's melon soda flavored. Melon soda is very popular. I think it's very seasonal in Japan, so there's going to be lots of melon sodas, melon flavored candies, soda flavored candies, etc. But this is very popular, special edition, I guess you could say, for the summer. Next, there's these marshmallow chews. So if you say it in Japanese, it says marshmallow chew, and there's these like fluffy cloud-looking marshmallow gummies that are coated with sugar. Haven't tried these yet, so I'm not sure what they taste like, but they looked really aesthetic, I guess you could say. Can't wait to try those. We have these gummies. I'm not sure. These are basically grape, apple, and muscat is what they call these green grape items, but and then I think they're adding orange into it, like it's like a new flavor that they've added, but these are very delicious. Next we have, there are these chewy candies called high chews, and they're basically, I'm not sure how to explain them, but they're shaped like that, and it's coated with like a milky gummy coating, and then the inside's always what the main flavor is. So this is Coca-Cola. I was able to pick up this peach flavored gum. I think peach is also a really popular candy flavor for the summer. I've been seeing a lot of collaborations with Fanta, especially the orange flavor. Looks like these are hard candies that you can chew, but I just got those because I love Fanta. This is Ramune, which is like basically a Sprite version of what they have in Japanese flavored hard candies. This is really popular. I used to eat this when I was a kid, and it's one of my favorites. Next we have, there are a bunch of these puree gummies, I think that's how you say it. I bought lemon because first of all, it's like one of the ones that I used to eat all the time when I was in high school, and then my husband likes really tart flavored things, so I thought he might enjoy that. Next we have another kind of like almost a high chew, but like a little crunchier maybe, and it's also like just a sour lemon flavored candy. I wouldn't say that's like a special candy or anything, it's just, I'm just trying to find lemon candies mainly for my husband. I told my aunt in Japan that I really liked sour dried plums, and I'm pretty sure I did not even pick up all of them, but when I told her that I liked them, she basically bought me like she's bought all of them, and you can find them at 7-Eleven. Well, you can find them in a bunch of stores in Japan, obviously, but the ones that she bought were all from 7-Eleven. They're basically what they're called. They're literal like dried plums. I like them because they're really sour. Here's something that is kind of special. They're milk tea Kit Kat. Oh, well, so I already introduced high chews, so this is basically a lemon version, and this one's coated with a lemon, and it's got little lemon crunchy pieces inside. Looks like this is grape. And I bought a couple of these, two like there's basically candy within these. These are probably one of my favorites. They're basically like strawberry chocolate flavored candies. So like it's shaped like a strawberry. Most of it's pink, which is the strawberry flavor, and then there's chocolate at the bottom. I bought another one like that. This one's coffee. It's not necessarily the same thing. It's just the they both come in the same packaging. This is basically a sampler of a bunch of traditional candies in Japan. This one, it's basically like I don't know. It's like an M&M, but like bigger. This is what I just showed you. These are jelly beans, and these two are similar. This one's like a yogurt flavored hard candy, and this one's lemon. Those are good things to pick up because you basically get to sample a bunch of other candies. It looks like it might be some sort of like maybe soda flavored candy again, but it's not something that's popular from my understanding. These are traditional candies. This is like Coke flavored, grape flavored, and then another melon soda flavored. But these candies basically come in this plastic pouch, and it comes with a toothpick which you use to like pick these up, and they're basically just little chewy candies. So these are really delicious too. This, I'm not exactly sure how to describe this, but I think it's an osenbe, which is like a rice cracker, but this one, it's coated with almond and caramel dusting, and it basically just melts in your mouth when you eat it. But it's not popular, like I said. This is not something that I think you'd be able to find just in your local Asian grocery store in the United States. I picked up some Hunter chocolate wafer. I guess that's basically what it is, chocolate wafer. But my husband and I love Hunter, so I thought just because of the packaging, it would be like a good one to pick up. These are crackers that are super popular amongst like babies and young kids. I used to eat these a ton. These are our strawberry versions of what's normally a butter flavored cracker. So this is pretty special. I've never seen one like that before. Another Haichu. This one is Ramune, which like I said is a Sprite version of what they have in Japan. At the supermarket, I picked up this pouch which basically has like a bunch of different snacks and candies. That way, I don't know, it's a good souvenir to pick up. But yeah, and they have these cheddar, okay, moving into like more savory stuff. These are cheddar cheese, like basically crackers or chips. They're really good. These are, I wouldn't say special, but they're addicting. It's called Happy Turn, so it says Happy Tane, and it says it's got 250% of the amount of the powder or like the seasoning that's used on these crackers, so they're very salty, but they're really good. So we picked up a couple of those, which you could get at 7-Eleven in Japan. Another Koala March, but this one is strawberry, and usually they fill only the inside of the cracker with the flavoring, but this time they made the inside and the cracker, like cookie flavoring itself, strawberry, which I've never seen that before. Japan loves instant corn soup porridge, which you can basically mix this with hot water and it turns into corn soup. So there's like a whole pack here, and then there's one serving size there. Again, more Koala March. This one's actually the traditional one, which is chocolate in the middle. More corn soup. I did not know I bought this much corn soup. I don't think I bought it. I think someone gave them to me. Okay, and then again, here's a Fanta Haichu. And then we've got green apple. Another peach gum. I think I'm supposed to give that to my brother. This is just like an example of Japan being so extra in the best way, but there are these things that are called onigiri in Japan, which is basically a triangular shaped rice ball, and you wrap it with seaweed and you can fill it with tuna and mayo, or like plum filling, or fish eggs, or like a bunch of other stuff. And this is basically meant to help you have fun with your food, with your onigiri. You roll it into a circle instead of a triangle, and if you wrap it with seaweed, it's supposed to look like a soccer ball. So I thought that was cute. My husband loves soccer, so I know he'll like that. Okay, so Calbee, this company in Japan, they make these cereals, or granola, and this one my aunt picked up for me. It says choco banana, so chocolate banana. And if you ever see something like this, like usually there's another one that's not chocolate banana, but it's more traditional, like just fruits mixed with granola, and I don't know. This with cereal, like with milk, as to eat it like cereal, basically, is what I'm trying to say, is really good. In Japan, these castella cakes, they look like that, and you can eat them with tea or as a dessert, but those are usually they're like big loaves of cake and you slice them, but this one is nice because it comes in individual sized pieces and they last a long time. Next, I've got pudding cup. They're basically chocolates and they look like this. They're really adorable. And then I picked up, there is this character in Japan and it's made into a TV show. It's called Anpanman, and I always get told that I look like this and I don't disagree, so I went ahead and bought these chocolates. I used to love this stuff when I was a kid, watch the shows and everything. And then this is the same character, and it's rice seasonings that you can pour onto your rice, but it tastes better, it tastes less plain. I really like milk tea. They have these royal milk tea instant powders that you can, I think this whole thing is like a powder, so you can go ahead and make that yourself at home. Starbucks matcha lattes. Packaging got a little messed up during the flight, but these are so popular in Japan right now, from what I understand. You can actually go get Starbucks matcha lattes at any Starbucks location, but I don't know, it's just like really nice to have these on hand, and it's cheaper than going out and buying them at a store, or like at a Starbucks. But yeah, these I had to make sure that I brought home with me. There's this electrolyte drink that's really popular in Japan called Pocari Sweat, and they're basically like ion waters, and it's just like a sweet powder that's you can mix with water, and it creates, like, I think it's supposed to be like grapefruit, like subtle hints of grapefruit, but usually I don't see these as a powder. It's usually you can buy them in a bottle, like it's already been made, and those are really good. There is a I don't know if it's purely for chocolate, but there's a company called Meiji that is basically what I would call more the Hershey's of Japan. And so my mom made sure to get me some of these because they've got extra milk, and like we both love milk chocolate. Dark chocolate is not for us. So those, if you ever go to Japan, look for these red ones. They're extra creamy. Another one. This is a powder that we were given by my aunt, I think, and you can top it with, I don't know what to call this exactly. I can't read the kanji, but it's basically a seasoning for things like okonomiyaki, which is basically like a pancake, like a savory pancake, topped with usually like bulldog sauce, Kewpie mayo, and then this. And I think we'd like to make okonomiyaki at our house someday soon, so it'd be nice, like it's good that we have that on hand. This is Haichu flavored aloe yogurt or aloe yogurt. This yogurt is super popular in Japan, and I guess they made a Haichu candy out of it, so I had to get that. Another oh wait, I actually don't know if I've showed Mentos, but this is ramen flavored. Coffee flavored gum for my husband. And then here we have Mentos Fanta, yeah, which never seen that before. And here we have strawberry Meiji chocolate, really good. And we have more Kit Kats here. This one, this next one. This is, oh, I didn't even know we had this. Matcha latte Kit Kat. Next, after that, we have, it says Originaru. Okay, that's all I can read. I can't actually read. Or it says original, but I'm not sure exactly what this flavor is. It looks like it's like a wheat biscuit edition. I'm not so sure. As far as it says, I'm in love with that. This one, salt lemon. I've never seen that before. And then this last one is chocolate orange. So, lots of special Kit Kats. I think Kit Kats are the candies that I like to gift the most, because especially from Japan, because they're very unique flavors. I don't think you can really get them in the States. Okay, and then kind of switching gears a little bit, there are these pencils in Japan called Kurutoga, and they are super popular in Japan, and they're famous because they're showing that as you write your pencil, usually it wears out at an angle, so one side's sharp and the rest is flat, and there's this technology within this mechanical pencil works to shift the inside around so that you never fall into wearing out just one edge. It's always going to be a uniform pencil. So it's basically like really engineered mechanical pencil that's very lightweight, very popular. You can get them more cheap than they were when they first came out, but if you go to Japan, those would also be a good gift in my opinion. And I told my aunt that I liked the false lashes in Japan more because theirs are more subtle, but in Japan, like the most dramatic ones I've seen look like that, which really are not, like if even the picture, like they're not that dramatic. So I told her that I liked the false lashes, so she got me a bunch. There's just a bunch of these here. Here's the example. Okay, actually these are probably more dramatic. I'm not sure I'm gonna wear these, to be honest, but these are all some of like the more cheaper options. I think she bought all of these at the drugstore, at the local Daiso. They're all different, so you can definitely pick up on them in Japan. What else? Here, I forgot to grab this. It is a classic, caramel corn. It's got peanuts in it too. It's not quite as direct as like caramel corn in the US. It's a little more dialed down. I don't know how to explain. And then just picked up some face washes for myself and my husband. This Perfect Whip is a pretty popular one in Japan, and you can get it pretty cheap. It lathers into like a really thick soap, so it feels like you're actually washing your face effectively. Okay, here's another candy. These say Haichu minis. So, okay, these are basically all Haichus: grape, orange, melon, ramune. This is a brand called Fankul. It's, I think DHC is the most popular skincare brand, and then maybe it's this one. but I really prefer this one, at least the face wash that I use. One thing Japan does really well are oil blotting papers, so if you can get some of those, you should. My mom helped me find a bunch of matcha, like very good quality matcha to use. And one of the things that I noticed is Japan in the summer, at least while I was there, they use this thing called Uji Matcha, which from my understanding is an earlier version of the tea leaves used for like traditional matcha. So they press them earlier. They've got a more grassy flavor than the traditional matcha, I think. It's like a more robust flavor. And so we got this, and then my mom got me this really nice quality one. They come in these tins, and they're from, I can't really show it, but they're from Kyoto. I think in a future video I'll show how I make my matcha lattes, because I'm obsessed with them. But for now, that's all I have. I think I'm going to do some taste testing videos in the future. But that's it for now. If you have any requests, please drop them below. But for now, I'm going to, I guess, just see you in the next one. Bye.